Hello and welcome to Trending Live. I'm AJ, he's Jimmy. It's time for the last show of the week. Welcome. Coming up, we have one of the stars of one of the most iconic girl bands of all time. They sold over 54 million records worldwide, with 8 UK top 10 hits, including 2 number ones. Don't you wish your girlfriend was as brilliant as her from the Pussycat Dolls? It's Melody Thornton.
Oh, legendary, and our favourite show on TV right now, Shipwrecked, is heating up. Here's what happened last night, and it was all getting a bit emotional.
Dear Daddy, it's been 3 years today. As much as it gets easier, it's still so hard. I know you're with me every step of the way, and I know you're proud of the young woman I'm becoming. You taught me so many valuable life lessons, which I'll never forget. My first love and my first heartbreak. I carry you everywhere in my heart and in my thoughts, always and forever.
Liv there, showing her sort of sensitive side, but we all know she's no stranger to drama as well. So we're going to be finding out about all of that a little bit later on.
Yes, we certainly will. And it's Time to Talk Day, a day that encourages people to discuss their mental health with each other. So we'll have beatboxer SK Shlomo in the Trending Live studio to tell us all about his own mental health issues and why it's so important to talk.
Yeah, and dating expert Hayley Quinn will be here as well to answer the question, do certain people only attract a certain type of partner? Well, former Pussycat Doll Melody Thornton thinks so, so we'll be finding out what you can do to attract the right people. It is Valentine's Day next week, after all.
It certainly is. And we'll round off the show with Quiz in My Pants, the biggest pants-based quiz show on television
and
right
the
now.
only one.
And the only one as well. 8 questions, 2 pairs of electric pants, 1 winner. Play along at home and enjoy watching our quacks being attacked by 240 volts for every question we get wrong. But first, it's time for the Big 4 at 4. These are the 4 biggest stories of the day, and kicking us off in at number 1, my porky Valentine. Do you know what? Nothing says Valentine's Day like a good banger. Am I right, Jimmy?
You're right, AJ. I do love a good bit of pork at the best of time, but especially on Valentine's.
Exactly. Well, you're in luck because Marks & Spencer is selling a heart-shaped love sausage for Valentine's Day. The delicious pork is lightly truffled and wrapped in crispy bacon, and it will officially be in M&S stores from tomorrow.
I'm not sure about our heart-shaped love sausage.
Well, you're getting it, whether you like it or not.
I feel weird. I'll take it. At number 2, it's 21 problems, but a lawyer ain't one. Have you been following the 21 Savage story this week? If not, where have you been? And more importantly, why have you been watching Trending? Because we've been talking about it loads. Well, there's been a new development, right? He has a new lawyer. So 21 Savage is currently being detained by US immigration officials for living in the country under an expired visa. Yes. But the lawyer he's got has been provided by Jay-Z, who's called the incident an absolute travesty and said, in addition to being a successful recording artist, 21 deserves to be reunited with his children immediately. So Jay-Z to the rescue.
Jay-Z to the rescue, Superman. In at number 3, it's What Do You Mean You Look Like Jimin? A super fan who spent £75,000 to look like BTS. Jimin has released a song dedicated to his K-pop idol, and here's what Jimin looks like.
Okay.
That's the real Jimin.
That's the real Jimin.
And do you know what, Jimmy? He's recording a music video, so let's take a look at the fan himself. What do you think he looks like?
Take a look at me, flawless is me. I'm more than just pretty. Let's do this trick. I'm in the mix, on top of the matrix.
What?
Do you know what? It looks a lot more like our Jimmy Hill right here when you were blonde. Remember
yeah, that's true, and there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But what's he spent the 75 grand on?
Exactly.
What hairdress is he going to?
Get a refund.
Good attempt, though, I say.
Yeah.
Right, OK, at number 4 now. It's no sign of a street sign. Voters in a town in northwestern Germany have delivered a clear message. No street names, thanks, they're saying. The results from a referendum held on Sunday showed that 60% of voters in Hilgermitten rejected the local council's plan to name the streets.
OK, so how did they get around?
You're desperate to know, aren't you? Well, I've got the info for you, AJ. Hilgermitten was formed in the 1970s out of several villages. Addresses currently consist of a house number and the name of a former village, a system that has become more problematic as new buildings are added. But it seems tradition has won this battle over pragmatism.
Wow. Thank you. That was the big four at 4.
So...
Come on.
And we are now joined by an absolute pop legend. She was part of one of the biggest girl bands in the world, the Pussycat Dolls. She has 2 UK #1s and 8 UK top 10s to her name and has sold over 52 million records worldwide.
Yes, and now she's wowing us with her dancing skills on Dancing on Ice. Please welcome Melody Thornton! Welcome, welcome. How are you?
I'm okay. You guys say poorly, huh? I'm a little poor.
A little poorly, but
yeah.
Hey, you're feeling drab, looking absolutely fab.
Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Have that. Well, as we just mentioned, you're currently starring on ITV's talent show, Dancing on Ice.
Yes.
So let's take a look at you in action.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
Unbelievable work there, Melody. Now,
incredible hair, incredible moves.
Yeah.
I mean, we know you can dance from the Pussycat Dolls, obviously, but how is it transferring those skills to the ice?
Well, the interesting thing, actually, is that I was not a dancer in the group, and so it's more my performance experience that I'm using in every field. Like, I did The Bodyguard, and I'm using, you know, moments from, like, oh, this live, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just so live. It just can go so wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, especially when you're being swung around like that.
Yeah. I know. Well, the thing is, too, and people think, like, oh, you just get swung around, right? I'm like, no, it takes so much upper body strength. My abs are like...
Yes, you're ripped. Exactly.
I'm like Tina Turner in the recording booth, like, yes, what's love got...
Channeling Tina.
I love that. Well, apart from the muscles that you are gaining from the show, how are you finding it?
You know, you have to really pace yourself because there are so many moments where you're like, I've got this, and then you're like, I ain't got this. Like, whoop, you just slip and fall, and I had a really bad accident last week.
Oh, my God.
That was awful, and I watched the video after the performance because I didn't think I'd be able to get through the performance if I saw my face bouncing off the ice, which is exactly the video. It's
oh my God.
pretty intense, yeah.
The thing, if you fall over in a dance studio, that's one thing, but falling over on actual ice...
Yeah.
And, I mean, how do they go about teaching you, then? Is it start with ice skating, get the basics down first?
Yes.
And then add on the dance moves?
Yeah, but you still fall. I mean, you can still fall. It's just, I mean, I have a moment every single day. It's becoming less and less, but... it's really intense. It's intense. But you could fall in your house and there's a bit of give. It's just so unforgiving, frozen cement.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? You scored 31, which put you 4th on the leaderboard. But last week, you were top of the leaderboard. Yeah. So, do you just think that you've got this in the bag now? I'm winning.
Oh, you can't say that because obviously it's so unpredictable, and I could go out, like, my arms were so messed up after my accident, and I was like, they're gonna give me a break because my arms are, you know what I mean, I can't raise my arms. And they were it was a great score, but it doesn't make you top of the leaderboard, you know, you have got to do that work. We did the headbanger. That was the one week that we were, that we had the top of the
time. The headbanger. I mean, that's the, if you've not seen the show, that's the one where you're basically swung around.
Should we try it now, me and you?
No, absolutely not. I'll swing you around.
All right,
You rub
yeah.
your head to
Yeah,
the ground.
we both can try and swing.
Yeah, all right. Challenge accepted. Let's talk about Gemma Collins quickly, because there's been a lot of drama on this series, and the GC is kind of at the centre of it. Only a few weeks ago, she had a massive row live on the show with Judge Jason. Here's what happened.
Need to up the ante because, you know, we're not going to see big lifts from you. We're not going to get any impressive moves.
Can I just say one thing? Maybe if you didn't sell stories on me, I wouldn't have been so upset this week. So take that!
You know, I didn't have to sell a story, and I'm talking about your performance, darling.
Next.
You know, but this doesn't help your cause.
Don't sell stories on me.
But what it shows
Don't sell
is
stories on me.
Oh, drama. Are you part of that drama? What happens backstage?
It's so good that I just saw that. And you guys caught me like this. No, you want to know something? That was the second week, and I was performing immediately after that. So I was in the practice rink and had no idea what was going on. So I was like this watching it. I hadn't seen that.
Oh,
yeah.
Probably for the best, Melody, to be fair. Just be like, why is everyone all weird in here? What happened?
Yeah. No, I mean, that's how I felt when I skated out. Myself and my partner were last week, too, meaning last to perform. And we were kind of like, what's going on? Like, everyone in the crowd was like...
Oh, stunned silence.
Wow, yeah.
Well, we'll talk about this more in a sec, Melody. We've got to take a quick break. We're going to be talking all things girl bands and talking relationships as well. We'll see you in a sec.
Face exercises? Lifting? Not for me. New Q10 Power from Nivea. Now with 10 times more creatine. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Wow, your skin looks great. Unleash your inner power with new Q10 Power. Only from Nivea.
What's that, Tips? My moving house strategy mood board. Wow, looks great. But you know Zoopla does all that.
Start your search with Zoopla.
Perhaps you're a never-sit-stiller. Whatever you are, with holidays under £400 per family, there are more possibilities with Eurocamp.
This is an appeal to stop dirty water deaths. Sadly, you won't see it in the news. But today, dirty water, poor sanitation or hygiene will kill nearly 800 children. These children have no choice but to drink water from rivers, swamps, and stagnant ponds every day. Imagine your child drinking dirty water, knowing the next sip could kill. Right now, you can help save a child's life. Simply text TAP to 70677 to give WaterAid £3 a month. WaterAid works with local experts to help them install the pipes, pumps and taps that will bring clean water to children at risk. They just need your support. In the next 2 minutes, dirty water, poor sanitation or hygiene will kill another child. So please, don't wait to save a child's life. Text TAP to 70677 to give £3 a month now. Thank you.
With new complete Wi-Fi from BT, we're the only provider to guarantee you a Wi-Fi signal in every room. With Wi-Fi discs to boost your hub signal. It's $39.99 a month on an 18-month contract with $9.99 delivery. Search BT Broadband or call 0800 121 4156 to join today. BT, be there.
This Valentine's Day, send a personalised card. And with loads of gifts to choose from, it's quick, it's easy, it's...
Girlfriend, things that make you go wow. Things that make you go wow. Things that make you go wow, wow, wow. Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Bettman, I think I've got bacteria build up.
Dr. Bettman Service It Deep Clean. Don't just clean it, service it.
At CarWow, you'll find the right car from the right dealer at the right price and buy a save on average £3,600. Go to carwow.com now.
How do you make a holiday Travel Republic perfect?
With a pool full of scary sea monsters, where people turn into peacocks.
However you imagine your perfect holiday, create it with Travel Republic.
Somewhere I can make new bestest friends. And the sky is made from fluffy pink candy floss.
Choose your holiday at a surprisingly low price. Visit travelrepublic.co.uk. Your perfect holiday is yours for the making.
I use the colour that cares as it colours. Excellence Creme from L'Oreal for up to 100% grey coverage. Care. The path to rich radiant colour. Care. For less breakage. Care. It helps protect before, during and after. It's our most caring way to cover greys. Excellence Creme from L'Oreal Paris. Be colour safe and always do your patch test. Because you're worth it. And for unexpected visible roots, L'Oreal Magic Retouch. 3, 2, 1. Roots gone. With L'Oreal Magic Retouch.
And the Grammy goes to...
And the Grammy goes to...
24 Carat Magic.
That's your car.
Loyalty. Kendrick Lamar.
All you have to do is stay. Catch the UK premiere of the biggest night in music. It's the 2019 Grammy Awards. Monday, 7:30 p.m. only on 4Music.
I'm not waiting for you to cure, you to heal me. I'm not waiting for your love, you can keep it. I'm not waiting for you to come back, for you to let me down like that. I'm not waiting for you to cure, I don't need.
Welcome back to Trending Live. This is the brand new single from one of our absolute faves, Grace Carter. It's called Heal Me, and it is an absolute tune. Such a gorgeous song. What do you think, AJ? You into it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She is great.
Yeah, well, we're going to be taking a closer look at that song and two other fresh new tracks in New Music Thursday a little bit later in the show.
We certainly will be. But first, she's got 2 number 1s and 8 UK top 10 singles to her name, as well as over 52 million record sales worldwide. We're still joined by a former member of one of the biggest girl bands of all time, the Pussycat Dolls. It's Melody Thornton.
Yeah, Melody.
Genuinely, we do need to talk about the Pussycat Dolls and your time as part of that group, because how does it feel when, you know, people like us read out those amazing stuff?
I know, it's so random to me. I'm like, oh wow, all of that, because when we were in it, we were just doing it, you know. But it's one of the reasons why I really love and respect all of my bandmates, because I'm all, thank you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, we did that.
You went through it
created
together.
something that, like, we all can kind of really celebrate for life if we want to, you know.
Literally,
It's an amazing legacy.
It's very cool.
It is.
Well, we were listening to some of the back catalogue earlier, weren't we? And we were like, oh my God, I'd forgotten this one. Oh my God, I'd forgotten this one. And it was just banger after banger.
Oh, nice.
Well, should we do that, actually? Let's take a walk down memory lane and remind ourselves why people love the Pussycat Dolls so much. Who remembers this?
When I grow up, I wanna be famous, I wanna be a star, I wanna be in movies. When I grow up, I wanna see the world, drive nice cars, I wanna have groupies. When I grow up, be on TV, people know me, be on magazine. When I grow up, fresh and clean, #1 chick when I step out on the scene. Be careful what you wish for, 'cause you just might get it. You just might get it. You just might get it. Be careful what you wish for, 'cause you just might get it. You just might get it. You just might get it.
Oh, what a tune.
Gosh,
And what a time.
I look like such a little, like, chipmunk. Cute in the face. Oh my
That's
gosh.
so cute.
How I feel about, like, watching my little face. Yep. That was 2009.
Wow.
I mean, you get into dance on actual cars, which must be the most fun thing ever.
Yeah.
You remember that music video shoot? Because it's a proper, like, big budget affair, isn't it?
Yeah, we were so lucky. Like, I think our label was very good about going, hey, it's 5 women, hair and makeup for all, and it kind of has to be the best.
Yeah.
So we had good budgets, luckily. That video shoot was, they all were like roller coasters, up and down emotions. But what I love most about that video is my outfit, because I had to take a bathroom break, and I had left my little tool belt in the bathroom. So there's one scene where I have it on, one scene where it's off, Scene again, it's back on.
Oh! So you Pussycat Doll super fans, you can spot it. Spot the belt. Melody, we need to talk about your incredible vocals as well. Love it. And you're always a fan favourite, I feel like, as well. Let's check out your incredible voice in this absolute banger, I Don't Need a Man.
I mean, the pipes on this one. I mean, you're so tiny. And then, boom.
I wish I wasn't sick, I would do it.
I
can't.
No. Do you do, like, loads of vocal warm-ups every single day?
Oh, God, I wish I was that good. If I knew I was singing, yes. I actually love the discipline that goes into that. A lot of people don't, but for me, I'm like, I'm drinking my water for my voice. You know what I mean? Like, I do my warm-ups in the shower, and I drive all the neighbors or anybody who's in the house, I drive them crazy, and I am not sad about it.
Yeah.
But, no, I grew up kind of like, we grew up on a budget, so you had to figure it out, you know? I would listen to Whitney and go, okay, cool, and just keep doing it over and over again and push my range higher and higher. So that was kind of, yeah. And if I was doing it wrong, which, like, you know, once I got into the group and it was like, here's a vocal coach, learn some things.
Yeah.
It was actually all of the stuff that I'd taught myself was right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, cool, thanks, I can keep it.
You were the youngest member of the band, right?
I was the youngest in the group, yeah.
Looking back now, do you feel like you were ready for it to suddenly be, like, super famous and everywhere and in the biggest girl band in the world?
I like, manifested it. I was like, it's gonna happen, because I was not good in school. I really wasn't. That doesn't mean if you're not good in school, don't go to school. It just, for me, it was really hard, and mostly just because I invested so much time in developing my voice that I was like, I think I should do that.
Yeah.
And it seemed meant to be because it was the first audition I ever had.
What?
Wow.
In the industry ever, and it worked. I got in, and then it also was a big success. So I never doubt that.
Yeah.
That was how it was supposed to go. Yeah. Just get in there and learn what you can.
Get in there and learn. Keep cracking on.
That is incredible, and it's so great to hear that actually you knew exactly what you wanted from such a young age, which is why you put yourself out there in the first place.
Absolutely.
So as a member of one of the most successful girl bands of all time, I want to know, who do you like now? You know, who are your current bands that you're listening to, particularly girl bands? Are you into them?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, I do love Little Mix.
Yes.
I do love Normani from Fifth Harmony. Just saying, she's everything.
Yes.
Love you, boo.
Yeah. Well, she's on that tune with Sam Smith at the moment, which is just
awesome.
huge.
She's just doing so well, and it's. I mean, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
I feel like the industry learned a lot from the Pussycat Dolls because there was this structure that we're gonna give it all to one person, and don't worry, you guys will have your moment. And we only released 2 albums, and then the rest of us were kind of like. So I'm really happy for Normani, and I'm really happy for Camilla, and all of the girls, really. Once it is resolved, I think everyone deserves a shot, you know? Which means you kind of got to give them their shot whilst while they're giving you their youth, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're making you money.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and actually, you know, like you said, the lessons there's always lessons to be learned, and, you know, it's great that bands like that have really learned from the best.
Yeah.
Well, I hope the industry learned from our experience, but also, there's, you know, they're representing, man.
Sometimes you have to go through the challenges so that the next generation don't have to.
Absolutely.
Well, I have a body of music that I worked on all of 2018, and I took my time, just like, I'm going to make music that I love.
Yeah.
So that should come at some point in 2019. I'm not going to give any dates, really, but that's, you take opportunities like the Pussycat Dolls to kind of get your butt kicked, learn what you need to learn, and then you can put it into projects that you love.
Well, excited to hear new music from you, Melody. And stay there, because in a minute we are going to be talking all things relationships with our dating guru, Hayley Quinn.
My favourite thing to do. But before that, someone who could do with Hayley's help is Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Another episode of the throwback iconic 90s show is on tonight, right here on 4 Music. And in tonight's episode, Sabrina is heartbroken after Josh returns from his summer in Prague and says that he's taken a job overseas. Here's a clip.
I can't believe they offered me this job.
Me either.
I also can't believe I'm gonna have to leave you again. Hey, maybe you could come over there and do a semester abroad.
You want me to move to Prague? What about your awful nightmare?
Sabrina, it was just a dream. The night before that, I dreamt I was playing poker with a pack of German Shepherds. I can't give up a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity because of a bad dream.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Sabrina, you really don't want me to go, do you?
Me? Not want you to go? Why would you think that? I mean, just because the timing has finally worked out between us and you're finally not seeing anyone and I'm finally not seeing anyone. I mean, you know, big deal if we're finally together in the same place after I wasted an entire summer thinking about you and waiting for you to finally come home. And who cares if I thought maybe, just maybe, we had some sort of future together. But, you know, of course I want you to go, okay? So go.
Sabrina.
No, Josh, please just go.
And you can catch Sabrina the Teenage Witch weeknights right here on 4 Music. But right now we're still joined by Pussycat Doll's legend Melody Thornton, and with her is dating guru Hayley Quinn as well.
Welcome.
Hi, Hayley. Good to see you. Now, Melody, we read a thing recently. You said that as a girl band member and as a sort of pin-up girl in loads of teenagers' bedrooms, you only seem to attract a certain type of man. Remember saying that?
Tell us about this.
Have we got our facts straight here?
Let's see, when was that? Because I'm always being asked about my dating life, and there have been so many different answers. But, I mean, I do tend to attract kind of, like, controlling men. I don't know. Yeah, was that what I said?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I have this, I have to be really careful not to be in a relationship with someone who's trying to drag me down instead of climb up, right?
I hear you. This is me.
This is you, AJ.
Look, you can do bad all by yourself, and it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not. They need to fix themselves.
Yeah, well, Hayley, is this a common problem?
I think we're looking for value adders only. And you know what? I speak to so many women, they've got their career stuff locked down, they've got their whole life organised. And the thing is, if you're in a bad or toxic relationship in any way, you know what happens? Your health, your work, your friends, all those bits of your life that actually build your self-esteem and to give you all that confidence in the rest of your life start to fall to pieces. So I'd say to women, man, no matter who you're dating, you know, should be coming from a space where they're adding value to their life. It should be stress-free. There shouldn't be stuff like control coming up in the relationship.
What are the things you should look out for then, Hayley? What are the sort of warning signs of being in a like bad or controlling relationship?
Bad or control? Oh gosh, there's so many, so many. But to begin with, I think right from the start, as women or guys, most important thing is to screen. Look out for someone who's investing in you properly. Literally, it breaks my heart, the amount of emails I might get every day from him being like, oh, you know, it seemed like it was going well, and then he just stopped responding, and I've messaged him a couple more times, and I'm thinking, the guy is rude, or he's not making an effort for you. You know, he can't possibly be that great that you need to then keep chasing after him. So look for people that equally invest, and it could be that their time, you know, are they making equal effort to meet you? If you've got a busy work schedule, are they respectful of the fact, you know what, you might not be able to see them and hang out with them that week, and that's not a diss to them, it's just you have to look after those other areas of your life.
Oh, my word.
Are you, like, relating to this right now, Melody?
Absolutely. I have said before, like, you know, when you park your car in a parking spot and it was moved, that you can be disturbed by, but I'm not your car because I'm not a possession. I'm my own person. So you can't be like, where are you? What's going on? You know? You can't be like that. That's crazy.
I love that.
It's so common, though.
So common.
It's so common, and it's dysfunctional, and and you shouldn't tolerate it.
But how do we go about attracting the right person?
I think, you know what, before you get to the cray-cray stage, right, where stuff's really kicking off and people making unreasonable demands and all that things, there's usually small tells or small warning signs right at the start. You know, and even in the past, I've had things like guys messaging me saying, oh, You know, it's good that I could follow you on social media because now I can see what you're wearing today even though I'm not with you. And that is like, I think, stepping over the borderline of a little creepy there.
Yeah.
So checking behaviours, someone who's more invested in watching your online life than maybe actually getting to know you in person. Someone who can't accept a no. This is a huge one as well. You know what, if you're saying in a polite way, you know, hey, I've got to go on and do this work. If, again, they're really pushing back against that, or if they're saying something like, well, that's not much fun for me, it's like they're not able to accept your point of view or see you as a whole person.
Yeah.
And I think it goes both ways, but you've got to be really careful about someone who wants the thing or wants to objectify you rather than who actually wants to get to know you.
Well, I mean, it's Valentine's Day next week, Thursday. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I'm just going to hope that somebody wonderful sends me flowers.
We'll send you flowers.
I'll send myself flowers, but I'm just putting that out there to somebody, you know.
Manifest.
A man who is very proud of himself, who wants to see me win so I can see him win, and then we bring two winners to one thing, and then we just, you know,
Yes.
It's all about winning together.
Yeah, people who want to go out together.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. I think we've got the same type. That could be a problem.
Oh, Hayley, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
As always, just so much wisdom.
And you know what, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, like, wow, how much personality.
Exactly.
You know, how could someone just see you as somebody dancing in a music video? I don't get it.
No.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. It's, you know, it's unfortunate, but it comes with the territory. And then the right one will come along and just go, I don't care what you do.
Exactly.
Right.
That is going to be a very confident man. That's what we're after.
Yes. Hayley, thank you so much. Melody, we're going to chat to you some more in just a sec. We do have to take a quick break. In a sec, we're going to be checking out 3 massive new tracks in New Music Thursday, including one from Man of the Moment, 21 Savage, as well as Billie Eilish and Grace Carter as well. We'll see you in a sec.
In our biggest ever trial, 89% of women in the UK would switch to Dove antiperspirant.
These are staying really dry.
Lovely and smooth.
Feel a lot fresher.
I will be using Dove from now on.
Feel fabulous.
Dove gives you all-day protection, softer, smoother underarms. Would you switch?
Cleans even chocolate spots. Cares for fabrics on delicate tots. Freshens clothes after smelly dog walks. Persil Capsules 3-in-1. Laundry easily done. Persil Capsules makes laundry easy. Always keep away from children.
Here's a little healthy advice. Take care of what makes you, you, right down to your skin.
Aveeno brings you the experience of oat. Aveeno Daily Moisturising Lotion with naturally active oatmeal locks in moisture and improves the condition of dry skin for visible results day after day.
Aveeno, naturally beautiful results.
Does your teenager suffer from breakouts?
Moms, if you have a teenager who's struggling with breakouts, do them a favor. Go straight to the experts at Proactive.
Proactive is so much more than a cleanser. It's a combination system to cleanse, clear and hydrate. Proactive helps clear the breakouts they have now and help stop new ones before they start. Help them get back that smile you love and help get back their confidence. Proactive. Clear skin starts here.
I had a great imagination, but I never imagined I'd go blind. I was a tattoo artist, and 5 years ago, on my wife's birthday, I woke up and everything was black. I'll never do my old job again, but I'm not giving up. Now I want to be a counsellor, to help people that have been through the things I've been through. That's why I'm on the waiting list for a guide dog, to help me get where I need to be. There are hundreds like me, waiting. You can help by sponsoring a puppy from just £1 a week. Call 0800 952 3030 or text HELP to 78866. You get a cuddly toy, regular pup dates, and photos of your puppy growing into a guide dog. I'm lucky. I know where I want to go in my life. I just need a guide dog to help me get there. Thank you.
Totally Money's different from other free credit reports. I even got Dan to check his score. 6, 7, 8. Oh.
Get your credit score report at totallymoney.com.
Gusto, the recipe box packed with flavour. Choose delicious meals from 10-minute dishes and family favourites. 50% off your first box. Go to gusto.co.uk.
I love my blonde without brassiness. My silver without yellow. Hate brassy tones? Go purple. New Elvive Colour Protect Purple. Caring purple formulas to neutralise yellow and orange tones from the first wash. Intense nourishment. No brassiness. Go purple. New Colour Protect by L'Oreal Elvive.
At fabletics.co.uk, we're known for our leggings, because our leggings look as good as they feel and perform as well as they fit, because we have leggings for every activity and every body, because our leggings are cute and designed to perform. Back to work? Get now 2 leggings for just £24, only at fabletics.co.uk.
I had to react because a horse ran into the road wearing a dress. And who comes chasing after it? A tin man. Who also had a red dress on. More like a caftan, a tabard, poncho. It's not what you see every day on the way to Aylesbury, is it?
With its new Dashcam feature, our Drive app could save you lots of explaining. And safer drivers save an average of £170 with our car insurance. Visit aviva.co.uk for a quote.
Downers get done. I'm in a rush to be dropping 1,000 ain't much. Come from the clouds on a missile to turn this whole town into dust. Don't make a sound, baby, hush.
Stop.
Hey, welcome back to Trending Live. In just a few moments, we are going to be joined by one of the stars of the show that everyone's talking about right now, Shipwrecked. Original castaway Liv is going to be right here in the Trending studio.
I can't wait to hear her.
Yeah, so far, Liv's been involved in a bit of drama. She certainly speaks her mind, which we love. So we're expecting some fireworks and some shocks in the Trending studio.
Yes, and talking of shocks, I'm also super excited, as later in the show, we'll be facing 8 more tough questions in Quizzing My Pants, the only game show on TV where every incorrect answer means a 240-volt shock up the bum.
Up the... Oh, it's on the bum, it's not up the bum,
Up the bum.
Is it up the bum? Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, but before all that, it's time for the moment of the week when we help to give our playlists a serious upgrade. It's time for New Music Thursday.
It's New Music Thursday.
Every Thursday, we take a look at the newest music videos on 4Music, and we rate and slate them. And joining us to give us her honest opinion today is legendary member of one of the greatest girl bands of all time, the Pussycat Dolls. It's Melody Thornton, everybody.
Yes.
Melody. All right, Matt, please release the paddles. Come on, bring them out. Here they come, Melody.
Wow.
Big moment. Real big moment. There we go. There we go. Not going anywhere. So, these are for you. So, we've got 3 emojis there.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, there's 6 because it's double-sided.
Oh.
So you just need to sort of show the emoji that best reflects what you're feeling towards these tunes.
Wow, okay, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so right, first up, we have a brand new track from rising star Billie Eilish. This is Bury a Friend.
Listen.
Keep you in the dark. What had you expected? Me to make you my art and make you a star and get you connected. I'll meet you in the park. I'll be calm and collected. But we knew right from the start that you'd fall apart, cause I'm too expensive. It's probably something that shouldn't be said out loud. Honestly, I thought that I would be dead by now. Calling security, keeping my head held down. Bury the hatchet or bury your friend right now.
She is just 17 years old, and she's a US singer who dropped the haunting track as the lead single from her forthcoming album called When We All Fall Asleep. Where do we go? Eilish is a self-proclaimed horror fan, and her latest music video supports this notion, as the video's opening suggests that Eilish is the monster under the bed.
Ah, right. Here's one of the top comments from YouTube. Space Pianist, that is, says, I want a horror movie on this. So creepy. Billie's style is horrific and beautiful.
It is.
Ooh,
what do you think? Do you like that?
You know what? I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bomb.com to me. but I, you know, I'm into all kinds of different things as long as you do it really well.
Yeah.
I like just the chord changes.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you like the video? Are you a horror movie
The
fan?
video's cool. Yeah, I really like a horror movie.
Do you?
I'll watch it by myself at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put it on, just like. Or sometimes I'm, oh, and I'm like. Do my neighbors hear that? I'm fine.
Everything's fine. I
like that
really
as well.
enjoyed that as well. Spooky video, but I'm into it.
Yeah. And also, Billie Eilish is just going to be huge. I mean, already she's kind
Yeah.
of huge. She's just going to go like that.
I do love her.
All right, OK, next up, we have got a track from previous Fresh Focus artist, Grace Carter. This is called Heal Me.
I'm not waiting for you to cure, you to heal me. I'm not waiting for your love, you can keep it. I'm not waiting for you to come back, for you to let me down like that. I'm not waiting for you to cure, I don't need it. Grew harder, found laughter, found peace in all the cracks of disaster.
Heal Me is Grace's first single of 2019. The song is an extremely personal look into Carter's childhood and talks about topics such as overcoming obstacles like rejection and abandonment.
Here's one of the top comments from YouTube. She had his sister on YouTube. This song has a beautiful meaning. It's so deep. I can't understand what you've been through, but you're strong. I like that. Really nice. What do you think?
I love it.
Yay!
Yeah, it's really. I'm not waiting for like, and she's talking about abandonment. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like deep.
Yeah, she's
She is.
awesome.
She is.
Really great video as well.
Yeah, I like that.
I feel like I need to sit down and watch it properly, though. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones I need to properly focus on. But
Yeah.
a lot of love for Grace Carter.
A lot of love.
So just giving it all of the positive emojis.
All of the positive emojis. Okay, last but not least, we've got a new video from two US rap heavyweights. It's newly discovered Brit 21 Savage and J. Cole. This is a lot.
How much money you got? A lot. How many problems you got? A lot. How many people done doubted you? A lot. Left you out to rap? A lot. How many pray that you flop? A lot. How many lawyers you got? A lot. How many times you got shot? A lot. How many you shot? A lot. How many times did you ride? A lot. How many done died? A lot. How many times did you cheat? A lot. How many times did you lie? A lot. How many times did she leave? A lot. How many times did she cry? A lot. How many chances she done gave you? Around with these thighs? A lot.
21 Savage released the video for the latest single off his popular recent album, I Am, I Was. The video centres around a lavish dinner, but includes flashbacks to more difficult moments in the partygoers' lives.
Here's one of the top comments from YouTube. Angel says, deep song and video, 21 surprised me with this. Great collab.
Really lovely collab. What do you think, Melody?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, J. Cole.
Yes.
Yes, 21, 21, 21.
Yay! I
love it.
Do you know what? It's not my genre, really, but I love J. Cole. For some reason, I've always loved J. Cole. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about him, but I just think he's
I was
awesome.
waiting to use this, but you guys have such good... Like,
I know, we've not even been able to use the poo.
You've never...
Clearly a good week for new music because the poo has remained unused, which is not a phrase I thought I'd say on television today.
I would totally use it as well. If it was, like, if it was...
Yeah,
if I could.
Yeah.
Like this.
What don't you like? Is there any genre or musician that you like? Not my thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for, like, it's being played over and over again, so now I like it.
Yeah.
But that's really hard.
Yeah.
That's really hard. I don't respect it, you know? It's obvious that there was a huge budget behind it, and it's been push until you liked it.
Yeah.
So I love when I hear, you know, something new that's like, ooh, that resonates with me.
Yeah.
Someone did a really good job.
Yeah.
Love that.
Love that.
Amen to that.
Right, well, on that note, watch out for all those videos on 4Music and across Box Plus. That was New Music Thursday.
It's New Music Thursday.
Oh, Melody, that's all we got time for.
That's it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming to see you. Good luck with dancing on ice as well. We'll all be rooting for you.
Thank you.
We'll be like that. Go on,
Go
Melody.
on.
Give it up for Melody Thornton, everybody.
Right, from one absolute legend now to an artist just starting in their journey. James Smith, at the age of 15, he wowed the Britain's Got Talent judges with his incredible voice, and now he's making music that's breaking into the charts. We caught up with him for our Fresh Forward show. Check this out.
Hi, I'm James Smith. I'm a singer from London, and I'm 19 years old.
I'm on my knees praying, but no one hears a word I'm saying.
So my sound is a soul-y pop sort of vibe. I play guitar and piano, and I write songs. I only put my first single out at the start of the year, and already we've got like 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and it's been crazy.
Tell me that you love me the way you used to love me.
Tell Me That You Love Me is about breaking up with someone and thinking that you want to have another night with them and just like say you love me for the last time. The heartbreak is universally appealing because it's very relatable. Everyone goes through it, and not necessarily in relationships, but also for like family members and people letting you down. So that's why a lot of people write about that sort of stuff.
Will you stay with me tonight and pretend it's all alright?
In the pipeline, I've got my show in March, my headline show, so it's the biggest show I've done yet. It's the first time I'm going to play with a band as well, which is exciting, and I've got a lot more new music coming out. Yeah, so a lot is happening this year.
You can catch the full Fresh Forward show right here on 4Music on Friday from 10:30 a.m.
You can, and it's a good watch. Check it out. Right, you may not know, but today is Time to Talk Day. It's a day that encourages everyone to talk openly about mental health.
That is absolutely right. And this year's Time to Talk Day is all about bringing people together with the right ingredients, you know, to have a conversation about mental health, whether that's tea, biscuits and close friends, or a room full of people challenging mental health stigma. We want you to get talking.
And here to tell us more about it all is director of the Time to Change charity, Joe Loughran, and Time to Change ambassador as well, SK Shlomo.
Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
So, start to kick things off. 1 in 4 of us suffer from mental health issues. So, Joe, can you tell us more about Time to Talk Day?
Yep. Well, 1 in 4 adults will experience mental health, but 1 in 10 children and young people will experience mental health problems. So it's really, really common. So the whole point, as you said, about Time to Talk Day, we want to get the nation talking about it. So it doesn't matter whether you're talking about your own experience or whether you're just talking about the topic. So we did a bit of a survey when we started to do Time to Talk Day for this year, and what we found was online, people have, on average, 770 friends on social media.
Wow. OK.
But under a fifth of people said that they would reach out to those guys if they were struggling. So isn't that really interesting that we kind of think that we know what's going on in people's lives because we see what's happening, and so what actually the result of that is people aren't necessarily talking to each other and not having those kind of meaningful conversations. It's just all a bit surface level.
Well, yeah, we're only showing one side of ourselves on social media, so I guess it's about opening it up and using actually what could be an amazing platform for talking about mental health.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
SK, so you are a beatboxer who's worked with the likes of Ed Sheeran, Bjork as well, Rudimental, and you've even played Glastonbury on the Pyramid stage, which is incredible. Tell us, why is this important? This day so important to you?
Well, it's an interesting, like, my journey kind of went on a bit of a wild tangent. When I stopped touring for the first time in my adult life, I kind of paused the whirlwind because I wanted to write an album.
Okay.
And without that kind of crazy lifestyle, I was just left with myself and my mind trying to write these songs, and it triggered a really awful kind of mental health breakdown, like to the point where I didn't want to be alive anymore, and it was really quite frightening. But I'm almost glad that happened because it gave me the space to kind of find out more about who I am, get help, and get stronger. And then in the process of kind of announcing to the world that I'd made this album, I also announced to the world what I'd been through, and using social media was an amazing thing. My life has completely transformed since I kind of came out about depression. People treat me differently. They look me in the eyes and they talk to me about real stuff, and like sometimes that's harder, but I think much, much better.
And I think actually, like you said, it is much better because, as Jimmy said, you know, you're touring with Ed Sheeran and Rudimental, so you wouldn't think, no one would think from the outside that there was any issue there. So what tips do you have for someone to come out and talk about mental health?
I think part of it, like we've already kind of talked about, is that thing about in social media, there's this culture of being perfect, you know what I mean? Perfection and perfectionism is a really, really strong thing. But I found, once I started showing my truth a little bit and just showing a bit of a vulnerability, I was expecting to get a negative reaction, and I totally didn't. I got a really warm, supportive and loving reaction. So I've just announced that I'm doing this TED Talk in April, and I'm calling it Social Media Saved Me from Suicide, which is even to say that to you is quite scary. But I feel like it's really important that we talk about it, and from my point of view, my network, my social network, was there for me in a really dark time, and it's only because I'd been strong enough earlier to say, you know what, I'm suffering, I'm vulnerable, and I actually feel so much more empowered and so much stronger for it.
Yeah.
Well, I think generally if you are open about things, people are open to you in return. That kind of just is a thing that happens. Just really quickly, Jo, because we've got to go to a break. How can people get involved? Where do they need to go?
Well, they can go to our website, which is time-2-change.org.uk. It's the longest in the world.
We'll tweet it out as well.
Go there and have a look and see what people have been doing all through today. Thousands of organisations have been involved, loads of schools, individuals as well.
Amazing. Fantastic. We'll put the link on our Twitter as well. Guys, thank you so much. Jo and SK Shlomo, best of luck spreading the message on Time to Talk Day as well. Thank you for coming in to see us.
Pleasure. Thank you for covering it.
Guys.
OK, so we have one of the stars of Shipwrecked here in the studio. Her mouth has got her into trouble on a number of occasions, but we will be chatting to her right after the break, so don't go anywhere. It's Liv.
Hyaluronic acid. It's the queen of skincare. It's in here.
Revitalift filler from L'Oréal Paris.
With our highest concentration of hyaluronic acid, a replumping super ingredient. Wrinkles look filled and skin feels bouncier.
Here, here, here.
Revitalift filler from L'Oréal Paris.
We're worth it.
What you do to me.
Ready?
I was born ready.
In love with you.
Stronger with you. The new fragrances for the two of us. Emporio Armani.
Last Christmas was our best one ever. So I'm determined to make next Christmas even better. That's why I always start early. By putting away a little each week throughout the year with Park, I can get everything we need for Christmas at all the places I love to shop, knowing it's all been paid for in advance. Make your dream Christmas come true and start planning with Park now.
Life could be a dream with
Search for Park Christmas.
Have you got loads of photos stuck on your phone? I did, till I found out I could print them for free. Now I free print my fridge, I free print the hall, I free print brilliant memories. More than 500 free prints a year for free. You just pay delivery. Download the Free Prints app for iPhone or Android for free at freeprints.com.
Tap me. Nope. Not anger. Again. Good. It is like a finger pointing away to the ball. Concentrate on the finger or you will miss all the heavenly glory. Get up to 30 pounds free credit when you switch to a smart meter with Boost Pay-As-You-Go energy.
It's how the stars were aligned on that special night we met.
Every time I see it, I remember and smile.
Under this sky, my star was born.
The night sky recreates a map of the stars exactly as they were at that special time and place. Printed on museum-grade paper, it's a unique and authentic way to celebrate any occasion.
It's something I'll treasure for the rest of my life.
Give the gift of the stars. Go to thenightsky.com to create your night sky now.
FunkyPitch.com.
This Valentine's Day, choose any of our beautiful bouquets. Delivered for free. It's quick, it's easy, it's...
FunkyPitch.com.
Perhaps you're a slider. Or perhaps you're a chiller. Perhaps you're an adventurer. A twirler. Or a take-it-all-inner. Whatever you are, there's no perhaps about it. With thousands of holidays under £400 per family, there are more possibilities with Eurocamp.
things that make you go wow. Things that make you go wow. Things that make you go wow, wow,
engaging conversations, and a shot at finding the one. That's why I'm on Elite Singles.
Find chemistry that lasts at elitesingles.co.uk.
Make your dream Christmas come true and start planning with Park now.
Life could be a dream with...
Search for Park Christmas.
Is it possible to help prevent hair damage? We have 2 delicate roses. One rose is treated with Dove. When exposed to the same level of damaging heat, the difference is clear. Dove Intensive Repair strengthens by nourishing deeply. 8 out of 10 women agree their hair feels totally nourished to help prevent damage.
There are currently 2 sharks on Tiger Island.
No!
Happy hunting!
Savage level's about to be turned right up.
It's about to go down!
Shipwrecked, Battle of the Islands continues weeknights at 9 on E4 and stream the series so far on all 4.
We used to hang outside Tennessee. I can see right through your jealousy. Now you're trying to drink up my Hennessy. Never thought I'd say you've been my friend of me.
That's what we're here right now. But I didn't picture this happening months ago. See, I just want to give my mama 60 racks. We were just trying to live comfortable. So would you still love me if I had no money? Would you be up in my DMs?
Hey, welcome back to Trending Live. This is the brand new single from Young Gun featuring the legend that is Dappy. The tune is called Comfortable, and we'll be doing everything we can to make them comfortable when they join us in the studio on Thursday, which, AJ, just so happens to be Valentine's Day.
Does. I'm very excited that our producers have hooked me up with 2 pop hunks on the most romantic day of the year.
Oh, yeah?
Cheers, guys.
You're going to chat up Dappy?
Yeah, big time.
It could be your Valentine.
Yeah. I think...
Get that M&S love sausage out. It's the thing that M&S are selling now.
Yeah, true story.
It's heart-shaped.
As well as all of that, on Tuesday we'll be joined by another group of heartbreakers, New Heart Club.
They made these rules, they break them to the same as us. So we don't need permission for nothing. Touch like you wanna be touched, yeah. Kiss like you wanna be kissed, yeah. We don't need permission for nothing. Drink like you wanna be drunk, yeah. Feel like you wanna feel something.
New Heart Club, they're one of the first groups signed by the Vamps, and they're destined for big things. They'll be joining us to tell us all about their brand new single. Can't wait for that.
I can't wait for that. That'd be good, that. Right now we need to talk about Hayley Kiyoko. She's the openly gay pop star who makes music that celebrates her sexuality. She performed in London last night at her sold-out gig, and Twitter has gone mad for her. And luckily for us, we caught up with her for a chat in this month's Fresh Forward show. Check this out.
My name is Hayley Kiyoko. I am from Los Angeles, California. My music is basically about girls and how they hurt me in deep, hurtful ways.
I am beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down.
One of my favorite music videos growing up was Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. It was like nothing I had ever seen before. Being able to see like 2 men kissing, the emotion behind the whole video and the struggle that people go through. I think that that's something that I could relate to growing up. I wanted to tell stories in music videos like that, and so I'm really lucky and grateful for being able to tell the stories that I do.
What I need is for you to be sure, no. For you to be sure, no. For you to be sure, no.
Every track on my album definitely represents a different part in my life or chapter. It covers loss, it covers love, it covers hope, it covers like feeling sexy, all of the feelings. I would hope, and I think that our society has become more open and accepting towards the LGBTQ community. It's one thing to say you accept someone, and then for them to be your daughter or your son is another thing. And so I have a lot of fans that come to my shows looking for acceptance and love and hope. I try to give that to them as best as I can because they deserve to be happy.
Hear the karaoke there, and you can watch the full Fresh Forward show right here on 4 Music on Friday from 10:30 a.m.
Yes, right, AJ, I cannot wait to meet our next guest. She is one of the biggest personalities in a show that everyone's talking about right now, E4's Shipwrecked. Please welcome Liv.
Yeah!
Yes, Liv.
Yes, Liv, from Shipwrecked. Welcome to the show. I mean, first things first, 2 islands, the tigers and the sharks. Lots of sexy people competing to get the most castaways to win £50,000. I think it's fair to say that you share quite a lot of the drama. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. I'm the first one to hold my hands up, yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's check this out. So you've been on the island not for too long, only like maybe 30 minutes or something, and you already sort of accidentally got into your first argument. Let's have a look.
Who believes in mermaids? Who am I staying with?
No, I think Kalia.
Don't be insulting someone's beliefs, okay?
Someone reveal yourself, whoever it is. Don't look at me.
Do you actually believe in them? 95% of the ocean's still undiscovered. So that's all what? Done. Shut up.
Oh, guys, let's not have a little hiccup in our nice evening.
Don't even.
Keep going with the game.
Does she want me to knock her out? Because I will knock you out.
Oh.
OK, so why didn't you like Big T to begin with?
It's not... It wasn't that I didn't like her. When, you know, when all girls come, I didn't really give every girl a chance. And that's just because I'm used to... I don't know, I'm used to I've always had my backup for like 19 years of my life. I have always. So as soon as she came in, it was, you know, she is from a privileged background and I'm not. And it's not that I didn't like her because of that, because, you know, I could argue with someone who lives on the same street as me. But it was more of, you know, she wasn't, like, appreciative of what was there on the island. And I'd been there, 2 days? I was the first one there. I felt quite protective over, like, the island. And obviously mermaids, like, I love mermaids. I love mermaids. And I just thought, you know, she waited till I said it was me and then called it dumb. So, you know, I got my back up instantly. I hold my hands up. I should not have threatened her like that. And I do look at that and I do think, oh, God, why did I do that? But, you know...
In the moment these things happen.
Exactly.
I just like that the first argument in Shipwrecked was about mermaids.
Mermaids, yeah.
And you did make up with Big T pretty quickly as well.
Yeah.
Are you on good terms now? Are you mates again?
Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. I have her on my Instagram, you know, I speak to her quite a bit. It's nothing, you know, that Shipwrecked was filmed, you know, 5-6 months ago now. Everything's in the past, everything's put behind us. So, you know, no one's holding a grudge over it.
What's it been like watching it all back?
I'm sick of hearing my own voice. I'm sick of hearing my own voice.
Were you surprised that you sound the way you sound?
Yeah, I didn't realise how common I actually am.
You're not common.
I've got a real Manc accent. I have got a proper Manc accent, but I'm proud of where I come from, so I won't ever...
Yeah, what can you do?
Yeah.
I think it's a great USP. I think it's great.
Exactly.
It makes you stand out.
We're all rocking a regional accent on this show.
Yeah.
And what's the reaction been like from your friends and families now seeing you on TV as like sort of a celebrity? Is that really weird for them?
My friends are buzzing every time. Like I walk into my friend's house, they've got the phones ready. They're like, "Look, here she is, celebrity!" Like
find this for me.
Yeah, and they're always like, "Come on, superstar, we're going here and we're going there." And I'm like, but. My mum and Nana are dead proud. My friends are dead proud of me every day. Like, I'm on the Snapchat stories. They're like, tune into E4 tonight. Like, make sure you watch her. And so I've got a really good support system behind me anyway. So.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's good.
Well, a lot of people seem to notice that you didn't get along with new girls, maybe as much as you did with new boys. Let's just take a look at that.
Yeah.
Now, the trouble with identical twins is that if you don't like one, there is a big chance you won't like the other. Right, Liv?
Liv, oh, she's just, I don't know, I just don't think she loves girls. She's given the cold shoulder a little bit, which worries me because I can't be doing all the work by myself. If there's even just one girl that they feel like they can't connect to, then they're not coming. So Liv really needs to sort out the attitude and just get on with it and make friends with them.
Oh, my God.
Why do you think...
Holly going in there.
Yeah, no, Holly, chill out.
Yeah.
Oh, Holly. All right, Holly. But why do you think that you didn't gel so well with girls initially?
Do you know what it is? I've always I've never really just let people in my life. I've always been very careful about who I trust, very careful with people I confide in. It's not that I'm jealous of girls. Holly's stunning, Carly is stunning, Emma's stunning. It's not, it doesn't come...
You're stunning.
Thank you. It doesn't come from a jealous place.
Yeah.
I didn't fancy any guys on the island apart from Chris, who obviously turned out to be gay.
Yeah.
That was my favourite moment.
Yeah, but
Television.
it was nothing like that. It's not jealousy. It's... And especially the thing with Daisy, is I got very, very close to Daisy, and then 3 days I confided in her in a lot of things that I wouldn't usually, and that's why I think I reacted the way I did. I'm not justifying it, because it was out of order what I did, but I think that's why I don't get close to girls and I don't go out of my way to befriend girls. I always had this barrier up of, I had a lot of trusted issues at the time, and I did have a wall up.
So did you start to learn quite a lot about yourself, Liv, from being on the island?
I think being on the island, I got, like, counselling that I never, like, applied for.
Yeah. It's like having a therapist, but on TV.
Well, yeah, because I got to meet so many people that I'd never usually mixed with, I'd never really talked to, that had come from completely different backgrounds that I myself probably didn't even know about or know existed. And I think through that, like, I learned... I started growing as a person, and like still I'm only 19 years old, I'm still growing and changing and learning every day, but from the show I've come such a long way, and I can't wait for you to watch the rest of the show, because it shows, it really does.
Yes, well, I'm so excited to see you on the show as well, and obviously we've got to talk about romance, because as you mentioned yourself, you were taken quite, you know, aback by Chris very early on. Let's take a look.
Oh no.
Chris, someone said that they fancy you before. I'm not saying who. Is there anyone in here that you like?
That I like? I don't go for girls. I go for guys.
You're gay?
Yeah.
Love it.
I love that. And you know what? It was amazing to see that, you know, fine, you're not his type, but you did get close.
Yeah, me and Chris, he's literally like my big brother. We talk all the time. He's got my back, I've got his. Like, we are really, really close.
Yeah.
But Chris, he's gorgeous. He's like a god.
I mean,
he's like a Greek god, isn't he?
He's like a god.
Carved out of marble.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a little look at that close bond that you had with Chris.
Good at it. It's been 3 years today. As much as it gets easier, it's still so hard. I know you're with me every step of the way, and I know you're proud of the young woman I'm becoming. You taught me so many valuable life lessons, which I'll never forget. My first love and my first heartbreak. I carry you everywhere in my heart and in my thoughts, always and forever. It's like a rush of emotions, but like good emotions as well. Like, even though I was crying, it was nice to just get it out, and you know, it takes things off your mind and it puts things at ease, which was nice.
Oh, I need somebody to know, somebody to feel, somebody to have, just to know how it feels.
So that was a very emotional, oh, don't even...
I think it's a song that makes me cry more than anything.
But, you know, that was a really beautiful moment that you were sharing with Chris.
Yeah.
You both lost parents, and, you know, you really helped each other with your loss. Was it really nice being over there, being that far from home, and being able to share those moments with...
Yeah, I think I went there and I didn't expect to make the bonds with people that I did. I really didn't, especially like coming back and still speaking to people and being in contact with people, and like just being able to share like something like that with, because I say I don't get close to people, I don't let people in. Well, I didn't, and to like, do you know what I mean, to do that with someone when I've never ever let anybody like in like that, it was yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and it's just, it's so nice to see your journey already, Liv. And Vic, who does the voiceover, who used to present this show, she said to us when we had her on, she was like, Liv is the person who goes on the most incredible journey. Like, Liv is the one to watch.
Yeah.
So we're excited to see it. And it's back on tonight.
Yeah.
Woo! You'll be on all your mates' Snapchat.
Yeah. Tonight's a bit of an explosive one. Yeah.
Oh.
But that's what we love about you. You know, there's always light and shade. You know, there's the funny side, the emotional side, the drama. I think you're a very well-rounded individual, so I can't wait to see more of you on Shipwrecked, which is on tonight at 9 p.m. on E4. Liv, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
All the way from Manchester to come and see us.
I know.
Give it for Liv, everyone.
Yes, Liv.
Oh, I like that. After the break, we'll be getting into our tighty whities and facing 240 volts up the bum, increasing my pants.
It's been a real rollercoaster, this show, hasn't it?
If we get a question wrong, we get a shock. So don't miss it. We'll see you right after the break.
See you after the break.
This story is about a man who wakes up in a different bed every single day. Most days are tough. But every now and then, they're amazing. Because he gets to spend the day at a Thomas Cook hotel.
Book now with 0 deposit on selected holidays when you spread the cost with monthly payments. Atoll Protected.
Quickly, come on, got your ticket.
Jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Search Warmers Worcester to find your new boiler and local installer.
Knowing your baby feels hip, inside and out, means you can feel hip too. Because our food is packed full of yummy organic ingredients grown specially for tiny tums. Get that hip feeling with the Organic Baby Food Company.
For getaways, longer stays, or your very own place, find our best offers at haven.com. Haven, a breath of fresh air.
Taking cover, eh? This is Beagle. I'm Street. What's that? OK, I'll tell him. Beagle says, talking of cover, you got house insurance, car insurance, but no life insurance. Numpties. Beagle Street could pay off your mortgage if the worst was ever to happen. One of you could get cover for the monthly cost of that fish supper. What's more, Beagle Street pay out on every valid claim. With no medicals, you can get yourself covered in the time it takes to have a nice cup of tea. Cheers.
What do you think?
It's a no-brainer.
Beagle Street, life insurance that really cares. Call free or visit beaglestreet.com now.
Cooker, 100 degrees boiling, and now also cold filtered drinking water. The tap that does it all. Go to cooker.co.uk for an introductory offer.
We take a handful of sun-ripened tomatoes, a pinch of spice, cooked together in our recipe. And only protected by the can, so no artificial colours or preservatives. Heinz soups, made with great.
FunkyPigeon.com.
This Valentine's Day, send a personalised card. And with loads of gifts to choose from, it's quick, it's easy, it's...
FunkyPigeon.com.
Sup, Sophie? You could save some serious money if you switch energy supplier. Now, you could do it yourself. Or you can go with the pros. U-Switch help you find a better deal and handle the switch for you.
Really?
It's the easy plan. You just need your latest bill and boom, they do the rest. Just go online or call and join the millions who save with U-Switch.
Yeah. U-Switch. Switching made simple.
Is that my specials board?
down, let's get done. I'm in a rush to be dropping 1,000 ain't much. Come from the clouds on the wrist, so the turn is so down in the dust. Don't make a sound, baby, hush.
Stop.
Welcome back to Trending Live. All right, as you can see, we are in our pants. Well, kind of. And it looks like you've just taken them halfway down.
Well, I can't put them on.
Take them off. Either put them on properly or take them off, because that looks weird.
Take them off.
It looks like we've just caught you coming back from the loo in a hurry, and you're like, oh. Anyway, it's all pretty tense in the studio.
Don't have them on.
Because
I'll sit like that.
we're about... It looks so weird. We're about to get shocked, potentially, in our bum, because it is time for Quiz in My Pants.
It's Thursday, so it's time for Quiz in My Pants, yeah.
Hello, my friends. My name is Munya Chua, and I'm your host for the UK's #1 pants-based quiz show! Yeah!
Yes!
All right, guys, you know how this works. Britain loves a quiz show, so we're going to do our very own right now. 8 rounds, 2 pairs of electric pants, and 1 winner. For every question that AJ and Jimmy get incorrect, they'll receive 240-volt shock to the bottom, pain in the ain, attacks on the cracks, it's all happening. But for every correct answer, they could be 1 step closer to the wonderful Quiz in My Pants trophy.
Ooh.
So, AJ, hello.
Hello, Munya. How
I have
are
not
you?
been able to shock you for a little while now. I've got some built-up aggression towards you.
Oh,
You know what I
damn.
mean?
Oh, gosh.
Built-up shocking aggression. Guys, shall we check if the pants are working? Give him a quick shot. Go on, give him a quick shot.
Sentence.
Oh, you're dying. Oh.
They're not working.
Ah, yes.
Oh, they are. They are.
Why not working?
Oh.
Give this man an Oscar. Well, they seem to be working. Not really. OK, let's play.
It's Thursday, so it's time for Quiz in My Pants, yeah.
Guys, there have been some, you know, cuts made to the 4 Music office, so just imagine the shockers, OK? Just imagine being shocked.
OK.
Oh, yeah, there they are. OK, great. We can jump in to round number 1. So this one's very simple. It's called Who Tweeted This? Now, you're going to see a tweet on screen. All I want to know is, who's the person behind it?
Oh, I know this.
Thank you all. Thank you
This
for
is
all
somebody
the
who I
birthday
follow.
nice. You're all wonderful, and I love you. H. I mean, it clearly was someone's birthday, because they're absolutely lathered by the looks of that tweet.
Oh,
The grammar's off.
The birthday nice.
Who was born on the 1st of Feb? Who celebrated...
The answer.
Who, guys, who
No more clues, thank you.
celebrated in
No,
Styles?
no more clues.
Right, Edja.
Wait.
Okay, Edja, let's see your answer. And Jimmy as well. 3,
Okay, you
2,
ready?
1.
Mr. Harry Styles.
Styles.
Oh,
Okay,
please.
right, interesting. Let's see who's got the
You're
correct
going to write
answer.
Hayley.
I was going to write Hayley Steinfeld.
Well done.
I can do it.
Okay.
Thank you!
Harry
Also,
Styles
really...
turned a year older. Guys, how old is he now? He's what, about probably 19 or something?
I think he's my age, so around that, yeah.
Around 64. All right, well, let's move on to... Let's move on to the next round. Now, used to be called Quick Maths, has been called Munya's Maths. Let's see what editor Greg has come up this week for my sting. Hit it, Greg.
Munya's Maths.
All right, dudes. So, I'm going to show you a maths question right now, and you just need to answer it, OK? So, the maths question is...
Oh, God.
Here we go. Come on.
Come on. 60% of a number is 141.
Oh, are you joking?
What is the number? Now, this was made by our boss, so he's really inflicting some pain on your mathematical skills this week. 60% of a number.
How do you do that again without...
Well, it's called Quick Maths, guys, so the timer is
what it's
counting
called,
down.
yeah.
15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2,
2...
1. Let's just see what you've got. Just show me.
And 60. 260.
AJ?
I was... No, wait.
No, it's called Quick Maths, not Weight Maths. Right, you...
275.
That's wrong.
That is wrong.
You're both wrong.
Oh!
Both incorrect. The answer...
Oh, gosh, the zapping.
was 235.
Oh,
well off
So
the
I was
mark.
closest, so I get the point.
close.
All right, guys, how about some pussy cats, OK? This right here is a hearing round, OK? So prick up those ears. You're going to hear a sound. Is it a cat or is it something else? Let's have a listen. Again.
One more time.
One more time, please. So, what was that? A pussycat or an imposter?
I reckon that is... You ready?
Something else.
Imposter.
OK, right, let's find out who's got the correct answer. Are they both correct? Is it an imposter?
Yes!
Well done.
Well done, AJ.
Really well.
And just from the delivery of that purr, I can tell that this is someone confident, charismatic, oozing with character. Let's see who it was. Liv Dawson, I was correct.
Who's that down there?
On to the next round, guys. You've used your ears, but now it's time to use your eyes, OK? This one's called Celebrity Face Swap. 2 celeb faces from this week's news have been... Oh, my gosh! Uncle Harry, what are you doing on telly? Oh, boy. It's good to see my eyes and lovely relatives. Right, OK, whose 2 faces have been most together in that picture? Both are quite topical.
Oh, I know.
One's helped the other in some way.
Munya, why do you have to... What
are you doing?
Pipe down. AJ, you need all the help you can get, all right?
No, I didn't.
Munya, we would have got that without your clue. Thank you very much.
OK, well, let's find out.
Jay-Z and 21 Savage.
All right, Mary-Kate and Oslin. Right, let's see. Well done. Correct.
We're not getting zapped.
It was Jay-Z and 21 Savage. I mean, 21, look how happy he is to be eating Greg's sausage rolls on a double-decker bus. OK. Let's move on to round number 5 now. Instagram captions. 1 picture, 3 captions. Which is the correct one? Look. So it comes from Ava Max. Is the caption, let the games begin, game on, or not all girls play games?
They're all rubbish captions.
Yeah, they're all... It's just like, oh, God.
So she's in some sort of arcade?
No, she's at an NBA thing, isn't she? Oh, yeah, an NBA arcade.
So, guys, is it A, B or C? Let the games begin, game on, or not all girls play games?
Right. I reckon... Because she's a little bit sassy, she's a little bit quirky, she's a little bit out there, I reckon she's gone with not all girls play games.
I think that, but I also think basic, all basic, so let the games begin.
Let's find out who's got the correct answer.
You could be right, actually.
Yeah, basic.
Oh! She's right!
Really?
Oh, that was
AJ,
painful.
This is great intuition. You're correct. The caption was, let the games begin.
Would be.
Solid caption. OK, guys, let's have a question now from a recent guest on the show. Here's what they had to say.
Hi, I'm Stephen Bailey, and I recently guest starred in Coronation Street. But can you tell me when the show started?
So, Jimmy, you should be semi-confident about what this answer is to this question.
Why?
So just jot those answers.
Semi-confident? What's that joke there?
Well, you know, you got on with him, but I don't know if you were listening to everything you were saying. So, you know, semi-confident. Right, guys.
So when did karaoke begin?
I'll give you semi-confident. I reckon 19... Oh, hang on a minute. I mean, 18...
this one's a hard one, isn't it?
It is a hard one, yeah. Oh, tricky, tricky, tricky.
Right, guys, I need an answer, please. Don't keep Stephen waiting.
I reckon it was 1962.
1961, I reckon.
1 year apart. Closest answer wins.
Oh, we're both wrong! Oh. AJ, you've written down your date of birth by accident.
Please.
All right, over to Mr. Bailey to find out what the correct answer was.
And the answer is 1960. I don't know why that's a question on 4 Music. You're all far too young.
I would have given that to AJ, if I'm honest.
Give it a point. You did say closest one wins.
I'll give you a point.
You actually said
no, I'll give you a point. That's what I said. I'm sticking to my words.
Thank you.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, he is back from chasing wolves in Russia. Intern Ed. He's going to give us another riddle now. But what is in Ed's head?
Who knows?
I belong to you, but I'm used more by others. What am I?
Don't know what's in his head, but I'll tell you what's not in front of his mouth, a pop blocker. Could hear all the P's on that. All right, guys, jot down what you think the answer is. What was in Ed's head? Nice and quick.
Oh, I know.
I know.
Both had similar.
Oh!
Better not be any cheating.
What are you going to buy? I
really hope it's right.
I think so.
Okay, go on, spin around, let's see.
Money!
Phone number, money. Let's see who's got the correct answer there.
Money?
Yeah, cash.
Oh, no, but that works for mine. Phone number belongs to you, but it's used by your friends.
Well, let's find out. I believe it's name, but let's see what's in Ed's head.
It's name. It is.
I am your name.
No, no, I use my name more than my friends.
Yeah.
Well, on the radio, I have to say it after every song.
Yeah.
This is Capital with Jimmy Hill.
We say it every single day. I'm AJ, he's Jimmy.
Right, guys, AJ's in the lead. You've got one more round to pull this back, Jimmy, OK? Finish the lyrics. Here's a song. How does it end?
It was you taught me living in togetherness.
So, there we are, Rag and Bone Man, Calvin Harris.
You just need the line?
Just the line, please, at this point. You taught me something, yeah. Freedom is ours. It was you who taught me living is togetherness. Togetherness, I am the something. So, as, Mr. Radio Presenter, you should know this, Jimmy.
He will know it.
You know, as a radio presenter, on our national radio.
It's not the, though.
I am...
It's not I am the.
What is it, then?
I'm going to wait for AJ to answer.
It.
Right, come on, nice and quick, guys. Come on, we've got some charm to get into.
Yeah,
let's see that.
Do you know what? I'm going to take an intelligent guess and say he said togetherness quite a few times, so why not one more time?
Together, I am togetherness.
I am togetherness.
That makes sense.
I am a giant.
OK, right, let's see who's got the correct answer.
No! What?
Oh.
The correct answer was, I am a giant. I am the giant. Let's have a look. I am the giant. Unfortunately, Jimmy, you lost out because the giant on today's show is AJ!
Thank you.
Sit down, sit down. That was Quiz in My Pants.
It's Thursday, so it's time for Quiz in My Pants, yeah.
Just you wait till your mum calls you after the show and says, AJ, what were you doing with knickers round your ankles on live TV?
Don't worry about it, Mum.
Right, that is it for today's show. What a great show it's been. Massive thanks to absolute pop legend Melody Thornton from the Pussycat Dolls.
Yes, and also many thanks to Liv from E4's hit show Shipwrecked for coming in to see us. Remember, you can catch Shipwrecked tonight on E4 from 9 p.m.
Yeah, we're on Twitter and Instagram. Search for Trending Live. And we'll be back next week. See you then.
We found a great match for you, but she comes with 2 siblings. It is not going to be easy.
Don't open that door. Do not get in that car. You don't shut that door. I mean it.
In a way, it's all a matter of time. You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time for you.
Lloyds Bank, by your side.
Spend 2 minutes on Trussell to find out if you're paying too much for your mortgage for free.
Oh, nice.
Well done, Russell.
My name's Neil.
Trussell, the home of home ownership.
Totally Money's different from other free credit reports. I even got Dan to check his score.
Does he have a big one?
Get your credit score report at totallymoney.com. Totally free forever.
Washed out? Sometimes. Washed up? Not in my eyes.
New Golden Age Rosy Eye Cream by L'Oreal. With blooming peony extract in a rosy cream. The formula brightens dark circles for radiant eyes.
In a blink.
New Golden Age Rosy Eye Cream by L'Oreal Paris. New and exclusive to Boots.
We're worth it.
Most important part of your teeth is the enamel, the white, hard, shining armour of protection all around your teeth. When that wears away, the underlayer, which is slightly yellower, starts to show through, and that becomes a little bit darker. I recommend Pro Enamel because it strengthens the enamel you have, and it helps to protect the enamel.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, Boots?
Start walking. Walk 10,000 steps every day in March and raise money for life-saving research. Search Walk All Over Cancer.
Our journey to extraordinary flavour begins here, where our beans evolve into the most astonishingly magnificent coffee since the dawn of time.